Hi, I'm Dr. Sudhakar here. I have with me our intelligent budding hospitality professionals from Garden City University. As part of the project work, they have come out with a creative concept called as co-created dining. I'm sure many of the people would have heard terminology such as co-working space. Now, I have with me one of my students who is going to give introduction on the concept of co-created dining, which is very fast across the globe. Ms. Sharika, can you give some of the overview on what is meant by co-created dining space?
Okay. So we all know what co-created like workspaces basically. So it's almost a similar concept, but the only thing is that different people from different companies, or let's just say they don't have companies, but then they're like working from home or
Different
as
walks
their
of
own
life.
business. Yes, different walks of life. They can come together and they can sit with strangers. See, this is a concept where like people can interact. Like after COVID, we need a little bit of human touch. So this one is basically where we can come and sit and interact with different people as well as share a meal. The most easiest way to start a conversation or something like that is when you're sharing a meal with someone else.
Brilliant.
So this way they can not only relax a little bit and meet a lot of new people. This is something I feel that can be utilized in so many other places as well.
Absolutely.
Just like how co-work, when it started, it was like a very small concept. Not a lot of people even knew what it was. But now if we see, it is something that's there everywhere. So co-dining can also be like that. We can start off as a small thing, but then does not mean it can also go really big with
Right.
be it company people or anywhere. They can even have tie up with different companies where the work people that are or the employees there can come and eat food over here. So
Very good, Sharika. Now, Shivani, I'd like to ask you, especially countries like China, there is an aging population, and the number of people who are, even to Japan to an extent, the number of people who are there in the countries are actually reducing it, and a lot of aging population is there. Do you think the concept of co-created dining will be popular in those countries also, where people are not getting an opportunity to interact with their own family members itself? What's your take on that?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It will be helpful because, like how we see, Japan and China has a culture where they do sit down and they eat.
Yes.
At least one meal a day they eat with their family.
Right.
And it is mandatory for them to eat no matter where they are. At least one meal they need to eat it with the family. So on a weekly basis, if the entire family or even the entire neighborhood, if it would come together in one particular house, like weekly once, then you will understand your neighbors much better. You'll understand your surroundings much better. And if one person is in a problem, then the entire neighborhood will be there to help them, because of this co-dining space, they'll get a personal insight of a person or a particular family where they can understand them much better.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask Yatish, what do you think about the concept of co-created dining when compared to the co-working space? Usually, co-working space provides only the workstation. It's all about work. Whereas the co-created dining, it's all about have interaction, have food and beverages under your roof. So, what's your take on that?
So like we can have a drink maybe with strangers, or if we are like feeling alone, we can go to a co-dining workspace and we can
Dining
have
space.
Dining space, sorry,
Right.
and we can have a meal with them.
Meal with them. I'm sure this concept of co-created dining created by this budding hospitality professional is going to move. Now, we'll be doing a simulation on how the experience of co-created dining will be. Today, in our restaurant, we have curated simple menu comprising of various snacks and beverages for all the co-created diners here. Today, we have a welcome drink, and we have some of the Indian snacks, and we also have banana cake in our menu. And how the co-created dining experience will look like is going to be simulated now by our students. I'm going to be the host of this co-created dining space. I'm going to begin some of the conversations with the co-created diners who have come here to participate. Now, let me start with an informal conversation. Ms. Sujupti, can you tell us one thing which none of the people in the group knows about you? What is the one thing?
Knows about me.
Yeah, it could be anything.
So yeah, basically I'm a traveler. So I travel around the state like for many reasons. Like I do work around other states.
Yes.
So I travel
Right.
around the.
All right. Sujit is a person who would like to travel around. Mr. Santosh, what makes you happy in your life? Juice.
Happy memories is share two sweets and juice.
All right. Fantastic. How about you? What makes you happy?
Bike.
Riding bike. All right.
Get together with the friends.
That makes you happy.
Yes, sir.
Having a get together with the friends. How about you?
Traveling.
Traveling makes you happy. Photography. Chilling with the friends.
Hanging with friends.
Hanging with friends.
So exploring nature.
Exploring nature.
Weekend parties.
Weekend parties. What makes me happy is to look at the smile of the students by applying what they have learned in their university. Now, let me ask Edwin, what makes you happy?
Sleep a lot, sir.
Sleep a lot. The best part about co-created dining is it provides an opportunity to get to know about individuals in depth. Now, Shivam, what makes you happy?
Going out, sir.
Going out?
Traveling to hill stations.
Alright. Abad?
Playing games.
To engage, alright?
Playing
How about
games.
you?
Eat alone.
Eat alone, eat alone.
Watching Korean dramas.
Fantastic. How about you?
Spending time with friends.
Right?
Watching animes. I love animes.
Right. Fantastic. What makes you happy, of course?
Being with family and friends.
Being with the family. How about you, Sharika?
Watching anime, sir.
Me too.
Makes me happy, yes.
How about you, Shivani?
So it's just having my own personal space where I can
Great.
spend time.
Partying, sir.
Partying it. Very good. How about you, Jason? Party.
A weekend drink with my friends.
Weekend drink. Nihal?
So listening to death metal.
Very nice. Ritu Prita? Photography. So you can see here, people have come to know about each other on what makes them happy. Now the diners are allowed to have some of the snack and continue the conversation for some more time. You can pick some of the snacks from here.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can help me.
Stop.
As we are dining here, we are going to continue the conversation. All right.
Give me one.
Let me ask some of the conversation here. What do you want to become in your life, Nihal? What do you want to become in your life?
So right now I want to open up my chain of restaurant.
Okay.
And I want to achieve great heights by being a culinary chef right now.
Right.
So
Very good. Very good. How about you, Sudipti? What do you want to become in your life?
So as a hotelier, I will definitely want to do something, start my own business. But my passion is to have my own NGO.
If you turn around here, all the people are enjoying the food and the beverage which is here. In the meantime, they are very keen in knowing about what is the interaction which is happening around as part of this co-created learning space. Now, Sudarshan, what do you want to become in your life? Yeah. Great. How about you? All right. Let me ask one of the interesting diners here. We have with us Rima. Rima, what do you want to become in your life, Rima?
I want to travel the world.
You want to travel across the world. All right. Now, having completed the co-created dining for a while, let me ask the feedback of the people to take a pause from the exciting food and beverages which is provided here. What is your feedback on co-created dining?
I think it is a great platform where we can get to meet new people, where we can have some meaningful bonding between people.
Great. Nihal?
So especially for an introvert like me, so this is actually a good experience, right? To talk to people,
Brilliant,
to get to know them.
We get to know our friends' taste and interests, and like even in types of food, you can get to know
Food
how.
also. Okay, Kishan, what's your view on this co-created dining concept? What you all have created? Go ahead. All right. Now over to Umesh?
It's a good platform where people can conversate to everyone.
Right.
And it's a good place to relax.
Brilliant. Shivani?
It is good, sir, because as how in the beginning Sharika had told that because of COVID, it's been very long since all of us came together or where everybody were talking or where because everybody we were seeing each other in just screens.
Right.
So now that we come face to face, probably we can talk to them face to face and probably
Brilliant.
experience the little human touch that we have.
Brilliant.
That we used to have in like older days.
Sharika?
So, honestly, this I feel can be a really good platform because, you know, if you're looking at companies as well, we have different people who are friends with different people at like different companies. So, all those people can also come together under one roof without having a restriction of, oh, I only have like 15 minutes break or oh, I only have half an hour break. So, this way they can all come together and like have a get together there itself. So, I think it's a pretty good idea.
Alright, how about you, Rima? What do you think about this co-created dining concept? Do you think it will work in India?
Yeah, it's already there.
It's already there. Alright, brilliant. Kushman?
Yes. So it feels more enthusiastic to work for the people. Like after working a long hours, they can work, they can take this break and work a lot.
Right. How about you, Shiva?
Yes, sir. We can connect to new people.
Right.
We can share our business ideas.
Yes. How about you, Taka?
It is good experience to interact with the people.
We will be taking the feedback from other diners as well. How about you, Chitri? Chitri. Go ahead.
We can interact with the strangers. It's a very good way to make new friends.
How about you, Amar?
Well, with the addition of some games, it might be quite fun.
Helps to know each other, makes a lot of attractions.
Brilliant. For me, a co-created dining, I will be loved to be a part of it because I'm used to be considered as a loner who usually do not have any front circle at all. If there is an opportunity which is going to be for a timely period, I don't mind meeting the strangers and having this fantastic experience. Let me ask Srikanth, what is your experience of this co-created dining? All right. How about you? Srikanth, would you like to be a part of this? Yeah. What is your take on this co-created dining space? Okay.
It's good.
It's good. Okay.
Interact with different people.
Interact with the different people.
The experience is good as we can connect with new people.
Very good.
Conversation with the new people.
Right.
Good experience, sir.
Fantastic.
So Dipti, you have already, go
Yeah, I've
ahead.
already given my feedback. It is wonderful.
Absolutely. How about you, Yashwant? All right. How about you, Ritubrata? Socially. Nihal have already.
As I already told before, this is a really good experience.
Right. If I ask you all the final question, do you, since Rima has already mentioned that it is already there, can you tell me any hotel or a restaurant where I could able to go for such kind of experience, co-created dining space? Is there any hotel or a restaurant you are
I'm
aware
not
of?
talking about dining, I'm talking about the workspace.
Workspace, okay. So dining space as such, it's not there in the
You
market.
do have, so you have Meteo Cafe or Starbucks where there are a lot of people who come to work, so you can interact with them if they are open to interactions.
But specifically focusing on this theme as
No, that's
co-creative dining is not there. So summing up, our budding hoteliers have discovered world's first co-created dining concept. I'm sure this concept, what they have created, is going to take shape and get popularized across different age groups and create more meaningful human interactions, thereby leading to peace and prosperity across the globe. I'm sure you all, when you are going in the industry, you will do it in a more refined way. You could have seen a lot of people a bit naughty, but that's fine. In the co-created dining space, that's what it's actually expected out of co-created dining space, where people do not feel pressurized to showcase anything which they are not of it. They can feel free, they can connect, interact, and have a lovely dining atmosphere along with the interactions. So let's all of us together for inventing the co-created dining space, co-created dining concept. Let's say loud, co-created dining in the countdown of 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Co-created dining.
Ready?